For my summer research, what I did was I examined the experiences of women during the Rwandan genocide, both Hutu and Tutsi. And as it was mostly examining primary sources like radio transcripts and court trials and personal testimonies, I do think that for the most part, the project ended up going as I had anticipated it would. If anything, any of the changes that came up were positive. There were certain parts of the project that I was actually able to find more information on that I didn't expect to be able to go as in-depth in, and I was able to talk a lot more about it in my final paper than I had originally thought I was going to. My moderator had a wonderful impact on my experience. Her name was Dr. Brown. She's a French professor here. And throughout the experience, she was very helpful, like offering different resources and always reading my drafts and like making very helpful improvements and suggestions for me, going over everything from, you know, the way I worded my sentences, my grammar, and all of that kind of stuff was very helpful. And I also think that she really helped prepare me for how to use this research in the future. I think that some of the most significant things I learned specifically in my research were the personal narratives that I read a lot about. They were very striking, and I feel like they'll definitely stick with me, and being able to read very personal writings from the genocide really helped to make my final project that much better. And then just in terms of how to go about a project like this, I learned a lot about being very like self-motivated and self-directed. So I think that was a really good life experience as well that I learned from the project. I'd say the most surprising thing is how much my research like emotionally affected me, just because it's one thing to learn about such a traumatic experience in your classes, but when you're reading about it all day, every day, I had to learn how to balance myself. I really think that this will be a very helpful experience for my future plans. I really hope to go to grad school to pursue a PhD in French. And I think that having done this project really prepared me to do similar projects in the future in grad school. And I also think it helped me narrow down my focus of what interests me and what other kinds of things I want to write about in the future. So I'm very happy that I was able to do this project to prepare me for that. I definitely would recommend this type of project to other students. I think it's a really great experience, and you learn a lot, and it's very interesting and rewarding to be able to do something that is completely your own and is something that you came up with and motivated yourself to do every step of the way.